Howdy everyone, hope that you are all absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm actually getting started priming the walls so that we can get the new walls put up. So what I'm doing, I'm just coming through, scraping any spots that need scraping so that I can get the primer put on. Thank you so much for watching. One of my favorite hacks is you put a plastic bag on your paint tray liner. That way, when you're finished painting, you can just simply take the bag off, throw it away, and your liner is good. And yes, I know, y'all, I'm using such a tiny little roller on all these walls. But you have to work with what you got, right? Now, I'm definitely not looking for perfection. Eventually, we will be redoing the entire camper, hopefully, to where we can remodel it and make sure that it's what we exactly want. Trying to save some money here. I'm on a time crunch because we leave in less than a week. So I'm definitely not looking for perfection. I'm just looking to cover up and repair any of the damage. If you are not familiar with RVs, so you see this section right here, goes all the way over. An RV is built with a metal frame, and then in that metal frame, they literally put styrofoam pads. So huge sheets of styrofoam go in between the pieces of metal to give that insulation, or to make the insulation as best as possible. Then on top of it, it gets a sheet of plywood, but a very thin plywood. But like I said, not looking for perfection, just looking for coverage and repair. Going back to that hack that I was telling you about, if you haven't done it before, super simple. You just take your bag, fold it up, and your paint tray is clean. Alrighty, got it done. Again, it's not perfect, but oh well. Let me clean up my remaining mess, and then I'm gonna show you exactly what we're gonna do to repair everything and make everything look as nice as possible. Alright, so this is our plan of action. We have 1/2-inch foam board. So we're gonna add some additional insulation in. Then we have the 5mm or 10mm Luan pieces, which are some really pretty wood grain. We're gonna stain it, but stay tuned and we're gonna get this stuff installed. So this is the thought. We're gonna put the insulation foam first. We're gonna liquid nail it. Got it cut out. The great thing is, I know it's dark, y'all, but it's tongue and groove, so it fits together pretty darn good. It's thin enough to even with the wood that's attaching, we should have enough clearance to open up all those drawers still. So let me get more busy. In the large gaps, Josh did come by and put some spray foam. So as soon as that dries the rest of the way, I will cut off any excess. I got the window cut out. Not perfect, but it will work. Now let's get this attached. All right, I got those two pieces in there. I've got this one cut out. Again, not perfect, but no worries at all. But let me show you how we are attaching them. All right, I've got my regular plain liquid nails, and I simply put go around the whole edge. Not too close to the edge, because when you press it to the wall, it will spread out some. and literally just put you some liquid nails. Again, perfection is not what we're looking for. All right, just like so. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. At my seams, I do put a small bead of the caulk or the liquid nails. Get it lined up and just simply press it on. All right, I just got my last piece in. Looks pretty decent.
Oh yeah, let's mark this other side again. Let's do it. Let's do it.
In theory, this should fit floor, ceiling, first cut out for the window, and for that little dresser beside the bed. We shall see. Not too shabby, but I forgot to round my corners. Oh well, I've got a fix for that. Let me get this attached. Same process. We're going to put some adhesive on the back of it, but I'm also going to be screwing it together to make sure it's a little bit more sturdy and permanent. Almost got all of it in. We are putting little strips of wood to hide the seams. We didn't want to have them touching just because of squeaks and things of that nature. I like the color that we picked out. I will say that even though these screws are cute, y'all see there's still a little bit of play. So we are going to get a little bit longer to make sure that we can get all the way to the metal frame. All right, y'all, it has been a couple of days. We've had some massive rain over the past few days, which is good because we have not had any more leaks. Absolutely amazing. But before we left, I told you that the screws were a little bit too short. So I've got some new ones. I did go behind here and put some more of the liquid nails. I'm gonna have some border around here, so I'm not worried about that little bit of the caulk showing still. But I did have to put some more liquid nails to make sure we get a good adhesion around the edges. So now I'm gonna go back with some longer screws. Just got back from Lowe's. Let's see how it goes. These seem to be holding much nicer. Doesn't look half bad. All right, I did get some trim up. I'm still in the process of finishing it out. Got some baseboard down. I did have to come back with the nail gun to secure a couple of these spots, but the new screws worked pretty good too. All right, y'all, got it done for the most part. Even built a new cabinet way smaller than the last one so that it doesn't hit us or anything. Excuse my mess, y'all, but you can see turned out pretty decent. Nothing extraordinary, but I did reuse the old door. Awesome. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for following along and watching us on this journey. We still got a ton of stuff to do, and we leave in 3 days. Cannot believe it. We have someone that is putting our tires on for us, so we got 6 brand new tires for this thing. We got a fuel filter to change, and we got a lot of cleaning to do. So the next time that you see this baby, she is going to be looking hopefully pretty good. So we'll give you a full walkthrough. I'll show you when we get to the campsite as well. And we're gonna have a load of fun. At least I'm hoping for some really good weather. As always, I really do appreciate each and every one of you for continuing to follow along. Give me a like, a thumbs up, a follow, a subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It does help me out. Thank you all very much. Take care of yourselves. Stay rooted, but yet resourceful. Bless you. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.